Welcome back to Strasz Gaming. I am Luke, and this is my continuation of my Journeyman save on Football Manager 2019. And it is a new season. Last season, we won the league, we won the Champions League, we won the Carabao Cup, the Community Shield, and I had a job interview at Barcelona in the summer. I didn't get the job. I'm still at Leicester. The goal of this save now is I'm just going to try and become the best manager there is possible. It's so close to the new Football Manager coming out. There's no point me ending the series now. I want to become the best manager there is out there. Unfortunately, there was no big jobs for me to go to, so I stayed at Arsenal pretty much. I've started the season already. We're going to come in. We're at the 2nd of September, so I've done the first few matches, all that sort of stuff. I'm just doing it to try and speed things up. We'll go straight into transfers. We'll just have a quick look at the transfers. A lot of players have gone out, to be honest with you. The big one, Zinchenko, we sold him to Man City for £167 million. The club was financially looking bad. He wanted to move, so I sold him for a lot of money. A couple of players have gone out on loan. A youngster we sold for £1 million. Then we sold Youssef Aslin. I don't know what his name is. I'm glad I sold him. 20 million quid anyway to SLB. Just because I couldn't get him in the team. He went on loan last season at Atletico Madrid. I cannot speak this morning. He had a decent season and he could have got into this team, but I'm kind of choosing youth over other stuff. A couple of other people out on loan. I bought in £101 million worth of players, as I do. Shock. I bought in 2 wingers. One for the left-hand side, one for the right-hand side. We've got Robert Lescano. He looks alright, to be honest with you. He's 3-star current ability, could be 4-star potential, 21 years of age. He's Argentinian. We bought him from Newcastle for £43 million. He looks alright. I think he will do us a job, especially because we've got the ages of like Chiesa, Martial, Reece Nelson, not really up to scratch. We get him in. He looks pretty decent, and he's young in his youth. And then we've got another McQuell. I will figure out how to say his surname. Anyway, he's 21 years old. He's Spanish, 3-star ability. He's the exact same as the other guy, just plays on the right-hand side. We paid more money for him, though. £58 million from Lyon. Again, he should do us a job. So what have we been doing since you've last seen us? We have won the Community Shield again. We battered, and I mean absolutely battered, Man City 5-0. And I thought maybe we could go for an invincible season. We've won every game. Newcastle 4-1, Southampton 2-1, Watford 3-0. We played Norwich and lost 1-0. So that's not us winning every match. And then we went back to winning ways and beating Wolves 4-1. And that Watford game, Norwich game, it was just really, really annoying. We go match stats. We had 21 shots, 10 on target. They just had a very good goalkeeper by the looks of things. Yeah, that's annoying. But I thought we'd start today at the European Super Cup because that's something you've not seen. So I thought, well, we'll do that anyway. And then we've got Man City in the league who are top currently as things stand. The Champions League group has been drawn. We've got Roma, AZ and AA Ghent. So that should be a decent group. I don't know fully. I don't really know how I'm going to do all these episodes, but we'll get it in. So we're going to get into this Liverpool game for the Super Cup. The only problem is we're halfway through an international tournament thing or a friendly bit, and half the bloody team is on international duty. If you have a look here, said team, you all on international duty. So we're having to play a very, very young kind of team with... Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing here. So, we'll have a look at some of these players. We'll see how we get on. We've got Aubameyang in goal. Hitchens, Diaz, Letty and Lovrak as our back four, which isn't too bad, to be honest. We've seen them. Letty, he's a little bit injured. I don't know if I've got a youngster. What about Tuck? Who are you? You've not got potential, have you? We'll leave Letty on for now. And then... midfield, I don't know who to play. Pixton's injured. I'm not going to be playing him in this sort of game. How's Thomas? No, you don't look decent. Do you look decent? No. We've got all the players that don't look decent, unfortunately. Dave Cool, by the way. He's what a name he's got. He's rubbish. Anyway, so we've got this lad, Cause, Cure? I'm going to call him Cure anyway. I tried to sell him for quite a bit of money. No one wanted him. Ollie on the left-hand side. Then we've got the new starters on the wings. Longsdale in the centre. Garrett Sculler up top. We're just going to get into this Liverpool game and hopefully we can win. I don't obviously have enough players to put on the bench, annoyingly. So there's going to be some debuts here. It's a final. It's the board ain't really bothered if we win or lose this anyway. And it looks like the same with... Well, they've still got Salah playing. They've still got... Yeah, very, very defensive, but go out there and impress me. To be honest with you, yeah, go and impress me. This is a proper rotated team. We've got youth in there. We've got just some of the fringe players in there. It should be a good game. I feel like we're going to get battered, but we'll see. The back four, at least, is all right. Liverpool with a free kick. We do make the save, and it goes out for a corner. Oh no, what a penalty! Lovrak gives away a penalty, unfortunately. Salah steps up, he scores, makes it 1-0. Not ideal. So, I was just thinking, maybe... I wanted to win everything. I wanted to win this cup, just because I want to become the best manager in the world, if you know what I mean. So, I need to... I don't even know what I'm putting this to. Right, come on. Yeah, I want to be the best manager in the world. To do that, I want to win every cup possible. So, the Carabao Cup, I'm going to try and win again. I know it didn't get you many manager points, but it's another cup. And we do score. McQuell gets his first goal for the club, which is nice, which is good. The European Super Cup would be lovely to get in on the trophy cabinet. What am I thinking here? Match stats, that doesn't go there. Let me just pause this. Oh, no, hang on, we've got a free kick. Ollie shoots, and Ollie scores his first goal of the season. He's a bit pissed off at me at the minute because he is not registered for the Champions League squad. We just couldn't fit him in because of the whole, I don't have many people trained at the club. So, yeah, annoyingly, he's not in my Champions League squad. Another free kick. Can Ollie do the same again on the other side? He can't. He goes close, though, doesn't he? Been a good game, this is, considering we're very, very rotated, especially in the midfield. We've got a lad that's never played before. Surely that goal's offside. Massively offside. Even I can spot that offside. Going to VAR. Surely he's offside. Yeah, well offside. That goal definitely isn't going to count. It was a good ball from them, to be honest with you. And a good run from Fabio, but yeah, offside. Cure's looking very tired. I'm going to have to bring someone else on, but I don't know who to bring on. Ollie, can you put a sensational free kick again? Diaz goes close. And they managed to clear. Another goal would have been good just before half-time. I'm going to have to take this Cure off because he's looking half dead out there. I don't know who to bring on. Let's just... I'm happy with performance. I'm going to keep it going. Let's see his performance. What his levels are like. 58. Right, okay. Only problem is, I don't want to bring on Pixton because he's just... Yeah. He's injured and I don't want him to get injured in this game. McQuell... Who are you? Maybanks. You don't look good, but you can play in this position anyway. Maybanks, there we go. Make your debut for Arsenal. Right, we're on the attack, but no, we were on the attack. Now it's Liverpool. Can we win this ball back? I don't know what we're going to do, to be honest with you. I just panic a little bit. And they get the goal. This time he's onside. Fabio scores. It's 2-2. Things are just not going well. But we have got, like I say, a very rotated team out. And I wasn't expecting this team to be very rotated. And Salah just puts in a beautiful cross, really, on his left foot. Fabio's there. Just beats the two defenders in the centre. And I'm going to make a sub as well, just as we kick off. Should have done that beforehand. I'm going to take off Garrett. He's having not a great game. I'm going to bring on McQuell up top. McQuell up top, whatever his name is anyway, we'll give him a chance. He scored some goals for us over the past few seasons. That's a lovely shot there from, what's his name? Lescano. That's his name, Lescano. Right, throw into us. Lonsdale picks the ball up. Looking for Lescano. Cross comes in. Have we just won a penalty? The referee blows a whistle. It looks like we have won a penalty. This will be McQuell stepping up, who's just come on the pitch. Can he score? No, it's Hitchens. What? That's not who I had for penalty takings, but it doesn't really matter. Hitchens scores. I'm sure I just sorted penalty takers out, and McQuell was on there. But we'll let Hitchens take it. He's the captain overall. Puts us 3-2 up. We have given Liverpool a very good game here. Right. Can I make any other subs? I think I will. Lonsdale's going to come off. Baelish is going to come on. No, that's the sub I'm going to make. Thank you. Just to give him more game time, to be honest with you. I don't know why I didn't start him, but again, Lonsdale ain't going... Penne wants to play more football, so at the minute, Lonsdale is second fiddle to Penne. Right, ball over the top. Do not score now, because you have to go to extra time in this tournament, and I don't want extra time. Good save from Irabaran, but I think one of them was offside anyway, and the time is ticking away. Salah with a cross, with a corner even. Good save from Irabaran. Just time waste now, please. I want to win this cup. Throws it out. Good throw, actually, to Hitchin. Plays the other winger in. I need to... What's his name? Mutados. I might just call him Mutin. We've just scored there. Is that Baelish's first goal? I don't know if it's his first goal of the season, but it was one hell of a goal. One hell of a finish. The keeper comes out. Baelish goes in. He gets there first. And we've won this cup. Again, we've won another cup, which is lovely, which is what we want. Full time, 4-2. We beat Liverpool with a very rotated team. And I'm pretty sure they had a rotated team as well. Let's randomly click one of their players. Yeah, they look rotated, but we were quite dominant. I'm very happy with that, lads. No one picked up really any injuries, which is good. And the youth look pretty decent. We'll take that 4-2 victory with the win. That's another trophy in the bag. Now we've got Man City in the league, so I'm just going to quickly cut to Man City now, guys. And, yeah, we'll see what the proper team can do. So here we are then, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for the Man City game. Right, this is how we're going to be rolling. We have got kind of a full team back. A couple of team news. Pixton isn't in the team. Paul King I've not picked. He's not quite match fit. He's had a good start to the season, by the way. He scored 4 goals for us, but I think he's been on Scottish duty and he's come back very tired, so he's not going to be playing today. And same with a lot of the team. It is not quite full strength. And even though we've got a strong team, they are still a little bit tired. So we've got Lars in goal, Nick Bakken at right back, Arab Service and Lovrak as at the back four. Arab's looking tired, to be honest with you. I don't want to start. No, I'm going to start Arab. It's against Man City. He should be fine. He's just not going to get through the match, I don't think. Ollie and Binch, the midfield two. Mutardus, I'm going to call him Mutatus. Mute. It looks like mutant. Mudardus. I'm just saying names now. Anyway, the new guy on the right, because obviously injuries and tiredness. Lonsdale in the middle. Dave on the left-hand side. Waring up top. Obviously, Lonsdale in the middle. We have got Penny back. Again, he's looking a little bit tired. Again, I still might just take Penny off, bring on Ollie Baelish. He scored in that last game. And we'll just submit here and just see how we get on. It's a game that we need to win, but we're suffering with fatigue and tiredness. We're away from home. We could get absolutely battered here. And last season, I think the away leg to Man City was quite early on, and they beat us, along with the Liverpool as well. They beat us as well, and it just made it a little bit more difficult for us to win the league. We didn't manage to win the league in the end because we just won every game and teams dropped points. And I feel like it's going to be the same again this season. We have a team that can win the league, because it's done it 2 years in a row now. Oh, we've just picked up an injury. But he should be fine. He'll carry on playing now. I've got Chiesa on the bench that can play on that right-hand side. So I've got confidence in this team. I feel like we can go ahead and just continue winning everything we are winning. It's just a case of, can we keep the team fit? Rotation-wise, we're doing all right now. We're slowly getting some youth coming through. We've got the bench kind of half sorted, so it should be fine. We've got cover in all positions. It's just now the case of playing the right players at the right time, and then the players stepping up and scoring, like Dave. It's actually David Mazukic. I'm sure his name was Dave. When did it change to David? His name was Dave at one point. I'm sure it was. David Mazulic has scored. I thought it was Dave. I might just change his name to Dave full stop, to be honest with you. Because I keep calling him Dave, and his name is Dave. It's going to have to be Dave. But we go 1-0 up, which helps. Cross comes in. They go close. Man City are knocking on the door, though. And I feel like they may get a couple more chances before the second half. We've only had 2 shots. And 2 on target. They've had 7 shots, 3 on target. 50% possession. I feel like Man City are being a bit hard done by at the minute. We give possession away via a throw-in, by the way. Just point that out. Was via a throw-in, and they almost score from it as well. And yes, I know you're not going to win every single throw-in, and it's down to heading stats, who you're heading the ball to and stuff like that. But we just seem to lose out all the time. And can we defend this corner? We look like we have. We have defended it quite nicely. So we're going to half time, 1-0 up. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. I'm gonna Mutatus, whatever his name is anyway, is going to be staying on the pitch for now. I'll bring Chiesa on at some point. Dave with a cross. I don't know. Do you know what? I need to take him off throw-ins. For some reason, these throw-ins on the right-hand side, Dave just keeps coming to take. And obviously it leaves us short on the left-hand side. Arab, from this corner, can we actually build from it? No, the highlight just ends. Phillips with a free kick for Man City. And I tell you what, they are coming close. We haven't seen Zinchenko in the team yet, which, now I've mentioned him, he's probably going to score. But across to Dave. Dave crosses to Waring, and Waring puts it in, but he looks like he could be offside. Probably nowhere near offside, actually. The goal counts. I was just thinking to myself, Waring's been a bit quiet as well, but Dave is going to be a superstar this season. I was massively onside, and it was a good finish as well. I'm going to make some subs. And look at the tiredness of their team. Obviously, they've made a couple of subs now. They're looking tired as well, so it's not too bad. I'm going to take off Machadis. I'm going to bring on Chiesa. I think you want to be an advanced playmaker. No, I do not think so. I'm going to put you on attack. Dave on attack. You on support. Swap you guys around. Anyone else looking particularly really tired that needs to come off? We're 2-0 up. I'm not going to take off a Rab yet. I'll probably bring on Diaz at some point. Anyone having a particularly bad game? Bench. I've got Sokambi on the bench. I might bring Sokambi on. Ollie and Sokambi in the middle. The youngsters, pretty much they're going to be the two for the Carabao Cup in the centre, I think. Ollie and Sokambi. The FA Cup I'm going to try and win because we've not won the FA Cup yet. I feel like that's a cup I really want to win. Out of them all, obviously the Premier League and Champions League would be nice again. But I just want to win the Cup also. It's going to be a massive challenge when we leave this club. Because we will do at some point. We're going to have to. When a big job comes up. And it's not going to be until the end of the season again. Because I'm just going to stay. I want to win everything. I still feel like there's more for me to win in the Premier League. Just because I want that FA Cup. Arab Diaz is going to come on. Just to get some fresh legs on. I want to win the FA Cup. So I think if we just stay until the end of the season again. I won't kind of prolong the season out. I won't play many of the league games. I'll just try and play the important games. Get through this season as fast as I can. And then just see how we get on at the end of it. And if there isn't any big jobs going, I'll move somewhere else that might be a little bit challenging. But I want to be a top team. Or like a top 4 team, top 2 team. The only problem is there wasn't really many manager merry-go-rounds going on in the summer. And we're about to beat Man City quite comfortably here, 2-0. When it's been a very even game. I think we've definitely been the better team that second half. But 2-0. Getting the goals in the first half, a very good win. I'm pleased with that. That puts us back to the top of the table. If it comes to the end of the season with that one loss against Norwich, I will be pissed. I will be. So we managed to beat Man City. We go, what? 3 points clear at the top. Yeah, 3 points clear at the top. Burnley still have to play. Burnley are doing all right. Derby are doing all right this season. Liverpool have played 4 games. They've lost 2 games. They're not in the fight so far this season. Manchester United. So it looks like it's going to be a very different season this season with teams at the minute, early on, just taking points off some of the bigger teams. When are we going to be back is the next question. I'll try and work this out because I don't want to be back too quick, if you know what I mean. I'm just trying to think. I don't want to do Leicester. We've done Leicester too many times. I might just play a really big chunk here. And obviously, you're going to miss some of the Champions League stuff. If you want to see it, just let me know and I will just do what I normally do in the seasons. But I'm going to play through. I'm going to probably try and get to the Liverpool and AZ game, I think. But then you've got the Roma game in the last Champions League group. I reckon around about then we should know if we're still in the Champions League. I might just try and play a massive bunch. If not, it depends on when I can come to record it. So I'm just going to play as much as I can, and then we'll just see how it comes to it when it comes to me needing to record. But I'm probably thinking around about there. If not, it's going to be at some point here, maybe back to our old club, Cardiff. I may play all this month, do Cardiff and Gwent maybe, and then Liverpool and AZ. That seems like the better games to play. But I just want to try and get through this season as fast as I can. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Yes, again, another new season. Hopefully you've liked it. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you in a bit, guys.